St. John chapter 2.
The wedding at Cana.
3 days later, there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee.
The mother of Jesus was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited. When they ran out of wine, since the wine provided for the wedding was all finished, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said, "Woman, why turn to me? My hour has not come yet."
His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." There were 6 stone water jars standing there, meant for the ablutions that are customary among the Jews. Each could hold 20 or 30 gallons.
Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them to the brim. "Draw some out now," he told them, "and take it to the steward."
They did this.
The steward tasted the water, and it had turned into wine.
Having no idea where it came from, only the servants who had drawn the water knew. The steward called the bridegroom
and said, "People generally serve the best wine first, and keep the cheaper sort till the guests have had plenty to drink. But you have kept the best wine till now." This was the first of the signs given by Jesus. It was given at Cana in Galilee.
He let his glory be seen, and his disciples believed in him.
After this, he went down to Capernaum with his mother and the brothers, but they stayed there only a few days.
The Passover.
The cleansing of the temple.
Just before the Jewish Passover, Jesus went up to Jerusalem.
And in the temple, he found people selling cattle and sheep and pigeons, and the money changers sitting at their counters there. Making a whip out of some cord, he drove them all out of the temple, cattle and sheep as well, scattered the money changers' coins, knocked their tables over, and said to the pigeon sellers, "Take all this out of hell and stop turning my Father's house into a market."
Then his disciples remembered the words of Scripture, "Zeal for your house will devour me." The Jews intervened and said, "What sign can you show us to justify what you have done?"
Jesus answered, "Destroy this sanctuary, and in 3 days I will raise it up." The Jews replied, "It has taken 46 years to build this sanctuary. Are you going to raise it up in 3 days?
But he was speaking of the sanctuary that was his body.
And when Jesus rose from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this, and they believed the Scripture and the words he had said. During his stay in Jerusalem for the Passover, many believed in his name when they saw the signs that he gave. But Jesus knew them all and did not trust himself to them.
He never needed evidence about any man. He could tell what a man had in him.